everyone. Welcome back to the It's Really Not That Deep podcast.
It's never that deep.
So it's been a minute.
A hot minute.
Well, I've been in Asia for the past month, and this is me and Haley's second time seeing each other since we've been back. So there is still a lot to unpack about our months.
A lot. And I fear you have a lot more to unpack than maybe I do, but I'm ecstatic.
Yeah, you'll
to
break
hear
it
about
down
it.
for me. You'll
Ecstatic.
You'll give me new viewpoints.
Of course.
So it's been a week since I got back, and boy has it been a freaking week. Oh my god. The jet lag plus the surplus of people and things you have to do as soon as you get back is brutal.
And then just jumping back into real life. And let's not forget to mention that you're not even, living at home right now.
Yeah, I'm literally not. I was home for one night, 2 max. And then I went downtown. And I'm living downtown for 2 weeks, which is sick.
It is sick, yeah.
I'm having a blast.
In a nice-ass place.
Hell yeah. So,
you're living the life, but also kind of, falling deep into the depths as well.
Deep into the depths of what? oh, like my brain.
Yeah. Am I correct? Or
You are correct.
Yeah.
I'm going through it.
You're going through it. And that usually happens after a big trip or a big thing that finishes.
Yeah. Should I break down I just had therapy today, so I was
oh my god, perfect.
She was so excited to see me.
I'm so scared I'm gonna ask to see my therapist and she's gonna tell me she's retiring.
Oh fuck. I made a kind of mental list of all the things on my plate right now. Do you want to hear what's going on?
Let's hear it.
So of course, number 1, I've got the relationship to figure out.
That's a biggie.
Yeah. Number 2 is just the back to work. You got to get back to work. You got to get back into routine.
It's an adjustment that sucks.
Yeah. Number 3, I'm starting school in a month, so I'm getting those emails and
it's always anxiety provoking.
Yes. No, is there a number 4?
Well, either way, those 3 are pretty big.
Yeah. Yeah. And then just life. My parents, my siblings, my friends. There's a lot to keep up with, and it's all good stuff, but a lot of stuff.
You put everything on hold and it's everyone is bombarding you all at once. And you're hold on a second, I actually can't even breathe.
Yeah, and I just haven't readjusted to real life. Just give me a minute.
And especially that you're not living in your environment makes it so much harder.
Yeah.
So I guess the viewers and myself isn't 100% caught up in what's going on in your life, and you just listed all those points. So maybe if you want to just start from the top.
Yeah. So while I was on my trip, I was having literally the best time ever. I've never felt so fulfilled and good. However, there was this, not even however, and there was this voice in my head that I missed my ex so much. And I was okay, I gotta do something. So I texted him and it worked out well, and it's still working out well. So I'm navigating that. I'm falling back into a lot of my old patterns, or my brain is trying to, because it's what I'm so used to. But I'm no, that's not right. That's not actually what you think, and that's not actually what you do. And I'm so grateful that I had time to figure that out. And when I was going through that, I was I have to do as much growth as I can in these 6 months, because I knew I wanted to try again.
It's okay.
Yeah, it is okay. And so I was let me just get to a better version of myself so that when this happens again, I'll be better.
I think that just because you are kind of reintroducing this into your life doesn't mean that growth has to stop.
Certainly not.
And I think you saying that you've caught yourself in these old habits, number 1, is definitely a good thing that you're catching yourself doing these things so you can stop them before you would kind of ignore it. Because we always know. And you said that you have found yourself kind of going back to those patterns. In what way?
Just thinking that I should be a different way. I should be less me. And there's no reason for me to be thinking that, because it's my own worst enemy. I'm fighting against myself and I don't know why.
In what aspect?
You know like you're in a situation and you are kind of afraid to be fully yourself, I feel like
You're holding back a
I'm
little
holding
bit.
back a little bit. And even if that's such a little bit, I don't hold back with myself. So, like, in a relationship I'm in, I don't want to hold back. But that's a me thing. I can't, like, what?
Do you think that the part you're holding back is a part that maybe him or anyone in a relationship you've been in has ever seen?
Yeah,
Yeah?
I do.
Okay, so that's good.
Yeah, for sure. I just think I conceal it too much. But I think it's like my essence. You know,
Yeah.
like 90% is showing.
And one day you'll get there.
Exactly. But
And
it's on me.
Yeah, and if that's the only thing holding you back, that's not such an extravagant thing. Well, anything else to add on that topic?
I think we covered it. So on a 26-hour travel day home, naturally I'm reflecting on the trip. I'm like,
As one does.
as one does, my takeaways, blah, blah, blah. And the first thing on my list was something interesting. And it was that I was so hard on my body. I was so, like, down on my body on the trip. I didn't like that. I'm not okay with that no more. And, like, that was the least of what mattered. I was in beautiful nature. I was with amazing people. Like, everything else was good, so why should I be focused on my body? And I know, like, we do it. We can't help it. But it was interesting because the people I was with also commonly were like, I really don't feel good about myself today. Like, I really don't like how this looks on me. And I'm like, you look perfect. And, like, it's just crazy how we all overthink it.
Especially, like, in a setting... I was talking to my mom about this yesterday, weirdly. Because...
Classic.
Yeah. Because you're talking about just, like... I'm on my period, and it's just been, like, a week. And leading up to it, like, you just feel disgusting. Like... But the week after my period, I actually feel, like, perfect.
A goddess.
Yeah, like, I feel awesome.
Yeah.
And, like, this week, like, I actually feel like I've gained 1,000,000 pounds. And in, like, a setting like that, when, one, you're, like, in a bathing suit, like, every day, and two, you're not in your routines, you're not eating properly, you're, like, there's so many things that aren't going right, going right, but that, like, of course you're gonna feel that way.
Yeah.
And again, like, I know you just said, like, I know everyone feels that, but, like, I don't even have an answer because I can't imagine not feeling that way.
I know. I just, like, really tried to cut the circuits and be like, oh my god, Joelle, like, come on. Like,
Yeah.
First of all, like, you're beautiful. You're amazing. Like, yeah, true. And look at where you are. Look at what you're doing. Like, really, is this really what's on your mind? Like, it's silly.
Did you have any, like, life takeaways from the trip?
Okay, well, the thing is, they're very, like, very basic.
That's okay.
But obviously live in the present because I've been living by that. And, like, on the trip, I really... When you're traveling and, like, you're backpacking, you're sweating, you're smelly, your clothes are dirty, you're on 13 hours sleeping trains with cockroaches. Like, it happens. So you really have to, like, justify why you're here. And
Go
be
with the
like,
flow and flow with the go.
Exactly. And just... It's an experience now. It's something I laugh about. Like, it's a funny story. And the second one is don't take things too seriously. Like, it's not that deep.
It's not that deep.
Yeah. Yeah. I said to myself so many times on the trip, it could be so much worse. And, like, it really could.
You always have to play worst case scenario.
Yeah. I also said so many times, I feel so bad for myself because when things would go wrong, it's okay to feel bad for yourself. And let's start to acknowledge
you know what?
it.
Those are the times you could catastrophize.
Like when my clothes didn't get made, I felt so bad for myself. No, like I was in the store like to Jessica, I'm gonna cry. I don't know what to do because I'm gonna cry, and I was in front of everyone.
Happens.
Yeah. And then my other takeaway was, it starts with the physical. Like, I notice that all the time when I get anxious, like, I feel my heart starting to beat faster, and I tense up, and, like, sometimes I start sweating. I gotta just take a deep breath. It's very physical. Nervous system regulation.
That's what I really recognize what yoga really helped me with, especially hot yoga, because you do a lot of breathing work in it, and they, like, a lot of the times they'll, like, recenter you. So, like, they'll be like, if you notice yourself thinking of something different, like, recognize it and come back. And I, like, that is really, I've really learned to, like, completely block out my thoughts. And I think that, like, if no one wants to do therapy, like, mindfulness, like, is a very great skill to have.
It really is. Like, there's a reason everyone's like, meditate. Like,
Yeah.
Really.
And I thought that, like, everyone could, like, do breathing things, but I don't know why I remember this so clearly. I was in class in high school with someone, and I was so anxious. So, you know those, like, breathing things, like, with the bubble, and, like, it goes, expands, and then it goes in, that you could just watch? It's, like, inhale, exhale. So I was, like, doing that. And he just couldn't do it. And I was like, what do you mean you can't do it?
Breathe?
But, like, the, like, act of, like, taking, like, I don't know how to explain.
No wonder he is the way he is.
Yeah, true. Period.
Man can't breathe.
No.
I'd be that way too.
Nothing else to add, actually.
Want to hear some of our tics from the trip?
Sure.
I hate Vietnam. Do you not know what that's from? Modern Family.
Oh, okay.
If you know, you know.
I know the one.
Is the second one. If you know, you know. There was this guy that we met, and after, like, really random things he would say, he'd go, if you know, you know. That was funny. Imagine how tired we are of it.
Imagine, I said that today. Imagine how tired
The rats don't run the city. We do.
Period.
And bus driver, of course, came into play.
I fear if I tell you my tics, I won't stop. So I may just keep mine in.
You can give 2 examples if you want.
So Joelle's been gone, so I've basically seen 2 people. One of them is my good friend Jessie, who we're a little psychotic together. She came over and, like, worked at my house. We were together pretty much all day. The whole entire time, I am not joking you. You know the song, Do You Want to Build a Snowman?
Yeah.
We were saying every single thing that we were saying to each other, like, in that song. Like, I'm not kidding. It didn't stop the whole entire day. It got to a point she got a headache. Like, she had to go home. I had to, like, go to sleep. It was crazy. Not to mention,
insane.
Every time we're together, we speak in a British accent.
That's committing to the bit.
Oh, we
I've ever
commit. And then, like, sometimes, like, we need to make sure we don't start that again, because, like, it doesn't stop.
Wait, that's so funny. That's so, like, you feed each other on.
Oh my god, you should spend a day with us. And then my mom gets into it. Not the build a snowman, but me and my mom only really speak in a British accent now. Like,
oh my god.
Yeah, you have no idea. And, like,
Wait, that's so iconic.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
My dad was in a bad mood the other day. He's like, you guys need to stop. I'm like, why though?
No, why though?
Fun fact, Joelle doesn't know how to speak in a British accent.
I, like, don't care.
And I've told, like, my mom this too. My dad said, I'm not so good at it. I'm like, not as bad as Joelle though.
Yeah, strengths and weaknesses.
Can you do that?
That's a classic. I was doing that to kids on the plane. They would look at me and I go,
I always do. There they go.
yeah. But then I was getting sick of that one. So another thing I really struggled with, guys, again, I had a great trip. I just, like...
Oh, yeah, you're allowed to
okay,
struggle.
Yeah, okay. I felt very judgmental of the way I, like, presented to the world. And I felt like I was really shy and really introverted, which I don't really think of myself as so much. Like, definitely introverted. But I would say I can talk to people. But the 2 people I was with were, like, so friendly and so bubbly. And, like, part of me felt very insecure about the way I was. So that sucked.
That does suck.
Yeah.
I think that's also just, like, different people bring different sides out of you. And when people are already that, like, outward, it's kind of, like, you bring yourself inward.
Yeah. Yeah. And I, like, talked to them about it because I was like, I usually don't feel this way, like, this insecurity about my personality, and, like, what is this? But it's who I am.
And I think in a family dynamic, it's very different. Of course, like, hanging out with your sister is very different. But I think when you're with your friends and when you're in those social environments that you're not usually with your sister, you do act differently. Did you learn anything about yourself?
About myself... I learned that I'm patient when I need to be.
Okay, that's a good one. I can't do that.
Yeah. I get irritated. I really do. But
Same girl.
I don't like to be someone who gets irritated. I don't like it. So I've learned to shut up. I literally just shut up. I literally just, like, tell you don't get to speak because it's going to sound off, so you don't get to speak. Yeah. Or I say, no, not now.
Not today, sister.
You don't want to mess with me today. I come by it honestly. But yeah, so that I'm patient and very irritable. And I think just that I am, like, truly an introvert. I knew that, but...
What about something positive?
But to me, these things aren't even negative.
I don't think the introvert is a negative,
Yeah.
and I don't... Well, the other one's, like, whatever.
Yeah.
But it's, like, something, like, that you did... Like, you were just talking about how a lot of things you felt negatively about.
Yeah.
But, like, anything that you felt positively about?
I felt positively just about, like, the world. And, like, the fact that there's all these beautiful places and I get to be here right now. I felt so grateful.
Doesn't it make you feel like this corner of the world is so small?
Yes. And just, like, meeting so many people from everywhere that do everything. And, like, getting to know someone for 2 days and, like, loving them. Like, that, there was nothing... I've never experienced that, something like that. And it was just, like, every moment was just, like, wow.
You know what I found when I came home? Because you met these people for, like, a few days, and you form connections with people if you're with them for that long, whatever. Yeah. And, like, the biggest thing for me was I had, like, a lot of imposter syndrome in certain areas. Like, people won't think I'm smart. People, like, I'm not as likable, or, like, people like me because of people I'm surrounded by, or certain things like that, which I didn't really think. But then, like, recognizing, like, you made these fast friends and, like, people that genuinely just liked you and you formed a connection with, like, it almost... reassures or, like, validates who you are.
Yeah.
Because people just wanted to form those connections just because...
You were you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they knew nothing about you prior.
Yeah.
And I think there's, like, something kind of special in that.
There really is. Travel the world.
Travel alone.
Anyway, it's safe to say I'm grieving a little bit. It was a great trip. I was on a major high, and now I'm back to reality, which I love reality. I love my life, but, like, different vibes.
It's hard.
It is hard. And I think, like, this can happen in a lot of areas of life. Like, when we graduated university, that was, like... So I'm just moving through it, giving myself grace. And that's all you can do.
And just take your experiences. And one thing I wrote one of my last days in Israel was, like... I'm so grateful for my experience here, and, like, don't take away the experience you had just because you're not in it anymore.
Yeah.
And, like, I think that's a good thing to live by.
I love that.
Yeah.
So, why don't we talk about your summer? What's been going on with you, girl?
I like your clip.
I love my clip.
She's cute.
I love her. I saw it on this girl, and I was like, I need that. And it took me so long to find it, but of course
You found it.
Yeah, manifestation works.
Yeah. So once you left, our friends left at camp, everyone around me was leaving. That kind of sucked. I went around my house for a good week singing, "Lonely, I'm so lonely." My dad thought it was hilarious, but I did that straight up. Just, like, everyone in my brother went away, like, everyone was gone. Cody moved out, Matthew was away. Oh, I was like, geez, what is going on?
That's so odd.
Yeah, and I had all these maybe plans that I was gonna do. Like, I was gonna maybe come with you, I was gonna maybe go to Israel, I was gonna maybe do all these things. And at the end of the day, I really came to the conclusion that you just spent 6 months away. You probably should save some money. And, like, just, it's okay to have a chill summer.
Yeah, and you're in school.
But yeah, like, it's definitely been kind of hard. I've just been, like, working on myself. Like, everyone's like, what are you doing? Like, I work out, I chill, and I call it a day. I've been going on a lot of walks.
Are you enjoying that?
In some ways, yeah. In some ways, no.
Because, like, that's not my perfect life.
Yeah, it's just, like, everyone, like, summer's supposed to be so fun, and, like, there's so many expectations to, like, have a good time, and, like, thank God for the weather. I really can't be upset when it's, like, nice weather. But it is, like, hard when it is, like, so lonely, and, like, living not in the city kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Like, you have to, like, push yourself to kind of go out and do things. And, like, me and my friend, we walk every Sunday. And every Sunday we're like, oh, the Sunday scaries. Like, they're hitting. And it's like, oh, I don't want to go back to work. And it's like, then I do. And then it's fine. And, yeah, it's almost like I've been having FOMO from, like, everyone's adventures. But it's also, like, I have been having a calmness and, like, peace. And I think my period really does play into that.
Yeah.
Because I think when I am, like, not, like, in my follicular phase, like, I feel a lot better. And, like, I'm just, like, I'm living my best life. But then when I'm, like, here, I'm, like, I'm lonely. I want a boyfriend. I feel disgusting. Like, I work out, but then I don't feel good about it.
Yeah.
So, like, it just is a mix. But, like, yeah, I think it's been a lot about learning how to be okay in, like, the stillness of the summer.
Which is a really important lesson. Like,
I did go to camp to visit for one night, which was quite the experience, let me tell you. And then when I got back, my dad was like, are you like now are you like sure, like you're happy you weren't there? I'm like, Dad, I've always been happy I'm not there. I never wanted to be there, and I still don't want to be there. It was lovely visiting, and I loved seeing everyone. But, like, I wish my friends weren't there. That's what I wish.
Yeah.
It has nothing to do with me being sad I'm not there. But yeah.
That's very valid.
Yeah.
But you're right, there is this crazy expectation around summer to, like, have all these plans and, like, now's the only time of the year that you can do things. And
yeah. I think, like, I've really tried to have things to look forward to, which has definitely been good. Like, I went to a cottage, I went to camp, and, like, also just, like, my delusional self makes things up. So it's been fine, and, like, it honestly just sucks. I feel like I haven't done anything, which I'm not even mad about. But then the weather is, I feel like summer's over. And then I'm like, I don't want the weather to get cold.
Yeah.
Like, why are we living here?
No, it's really sad.
And everyone's, like, walking and they're like, oh, I can't do it. It's so hot. I love it. I don't know what is in me, but I love sweating. I love being hot. Like,
You love a hot shower.
oh my God. I thought I liked a hot shower. My mother, it's terrifying. It should, like, someone should test her for something.
You are your mother's daughter, too.
I know. With you not being here and, like, not having so much and kind of just doing my own thing, it's been really hard to focus on the podcast and, like, feeling creative with it. Especially when, like, I didn't like one of the episodes really that we put out so much, and then, like, that kind of was just, like, made the whole situation more negative, and then I was in, like, remote places where I couldn't post. Then I was like, I just am not feeling it. And I was, like, talking to my dad about it, and he's like, sometimes you just need a break.
Yeah.
And, like, I think it was a good break for both of us, and I think we needed a reset a little bit. We also, like, needed our creative juices to flow, and I think we have more ideas to kind of amp up the pod, hopefully. But in this episode, readjusting to anything is hard. It was hard for me, and I think it's hard for anyone that goes through that. Summer's a weird time, a lot of expectations, but it's also a great time to be alive. And I think that just, like, sums it all up.
I agree. No notes.
No notes. Mic drop.
Love you guys.
Love you.